Guess who's back? Back again. Legs is back. Pokemon. No, that's not how that's supposed to be done. Anyway, this is like my 4th time having to do this video, because my Camtasia is kind of weird. Whatever. It is Camtasia after all. We all know how that goes. So I'm going to be talking about natures. I haven't talked about Pokemon in a while, so we're just going to jump right into this. It's kind of a tutorial of how to a guide, walkthrough, suggestions box, whatever you want to call it, natures, Evs, and Ivs, with a couple of battles at the end, hopefully. So, guys, I didn't forget about the Pokemon part of my channel. I don't know. But I'm back. That's the part that matters. So, anyway, we're going to talk about natures. Natures will increase your stats by 10% and hinder a stat by 10%. Your nature is this little thing in red letters in most games. I think in all games now, since 3rd gen. I don't know if any of the MMOs online or any emulators. I know a lot of emulators have natures, but not all. So, gonna have to pick and choose there. Anyway, they increase a stat by 10% and decrease another stat by 10%. So, unless they're hardy, docile, quirky, serious, and bashful, those are the stats you guys do not want. You don't want these natures because they don't benefit anything, they don't lower anything. And you may be wondering, why do I want a stat lowered by 10%? Not every Pokemon is good in every single stat, so you have to get that through your head. I don't care how good you think your level 47 Charizard is. I don't care how good you think your Surfing Pikachu is from your original Yellow version. They suck. This is why we play competitively. This is why we breed for Ivs, and we use Evs, and we use egg moves, and all these things. It really makes Pokemon one of the better competitive games on the planet. I personally think it's the most in-depth competitive game on Earth. Other than maybe like Magic the Gathering, which has been around for 30 plus years. So, hats off to Magic. Hats off. Anyway, let's talk about natures and what they do, specifically these natures. So, we got Lonely, Brave, Adamant, Naughty. These are all attacking natures, as you can see. It says it raises and then lowers. Now, you'd never want, you really don't want to deal with anything that lowers your defenses a lot of the time. Unless you're running a mixed attacker, as they're called, where you'll run maybe a special attack or 2 special attacks to kind of catch things off guard. They're called wall breakers. Anyway, you can use a nature that lowers your speed actually very beneficially. What it will do is make you faster in Trick Room. So let's keep going. We got defense natures, which are bold, relaxed, impish, lax. Well, I feel like I did say lax twice, but it was relaxed and lax. Anyway, all of which will lower either your attack speed, special attack, or special defense. Bold is a very, very common defensive nature for special attacking Pokemon. And Impish is very common for physically attacking, but very defensive Pokemon. I've never used anything lax. I don't like lowering my other defense if I'm supposed to be a tank. So, let's keep going. We got our speed natures. Now, amongst these are probably your more popular natures for competitive, because getting outsped kind of sucks, depending on what you're trying to do. Obviously, if you're trying to use a Volt Switch or a U-Turn Core with some slower Pokemon to keep the Switch initiative going, then, yeah, you don't have to worry about these natures or the speed EVs. But most cases, especially for sweepers, you're going to want to have a fast sweeper because you don't want to get outsped. So, we got Timid, Hasty, Jolly, and Naive. Now, Naive is once again another good nature for mixed attacker. Jolly is good for your physical attackers that want to be fast. And Timid is good for your special attackers that want to be fast. Like this Latios here. This Latios is fast. So, anyway, keep going through the natures. And then we have our special attacking ones. Like I said, I could run a modest Latios. I would get the extra 10% power, but I'm running the risk of getting outsped and KO'd by Timid Latios. So, you gotta pick and choose what you want. If you have something, obviously, that can outspeed these type of things, you don't have to worry about it too much, but I don't like getting outsped. I hate speed ties. Speed ties do happen a lot, though. Speed ties are basically when you and your opponent both chose speed nature, or are the same nature or same speed, and the game kind of rolls the dice and says, hey, you were faster this time. Those suck. Anyway, we got Modest, Mild, Quiet, and Rash. Modest, very popular. And Quiet is very popular for Trick Room. So then the last is special defensive. We got Calm, Gentle, Sassy, and Careful. I have used Sassy Tyranitar many a time. I have used Calm Kyogre many a time. I've also used a couple other Calm Pokemon, some good Gentles. Actually, no, I don't like Gentles. It lowers my defense. I'm not trying to tank, not tank. Sassy though, Sassy is real good. I think they, God, if you read the word special, it just looks wrong. Are they spelling it wrong, or am I just seeing it too many times? Wait, I think they spelled it wrong. No, it just looks wrong. Anyway, let's get into EVs. EVs are these magical little numbers here that you're seeing me slide back and forth. If you notice, they're affecting my stats in a huge manner. So without any EVs, or like these like sporadic EVs that happen with in-game teams, see, that's what happens to your Pokemon. Oh, hold on. This is what happens to your Pokemon in-game, is some weird shit like this. This doesn't happen because you're quote-unquote bad at the game. Okay, no one's bad at the game unless they try competitive and just cannot win for the life of them. What this means is that you just played the game. You just had your fun. That's cool. I encourage that because that is originally what Pokemon was meant to be. Nintendo adding Evs and Ivs obviously made it to where we kind of push towards a more competitive game. So you see that my Latios here is actually very speedy. It's not supposed to be modest. I'm not running modest. I'm running timid. I run timid because I like to be fast. So what I'm doing here is I'm sliding this back and forth. I want to use a 31. No, I'll just use this. So I go from 255 to 318. I mean, that's a pretty considerable jump. I want to say that's almost 70 points. Pretty close to 70, which is a lot. So the way this works is for every 4 EVs I put in, I get a point. See how it's climbing? 12, 16, 20, so on and so forth. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can find these values for a Pokemon. We'll go old school. What we're going to do is we're actually going to look at Rattata. It's Rattata, not Rattata. Maybe it is Rattata. No, it can't be Rattata. Whatever. Anyway, so here we have this annoying ass creature. Now if you look right here, it says 1 speed point. Now for every Rattata you defeat, you get 1 speed EV. So you have to fight 4 of these to get 4. Duh. But what that does is it'll increase your stat by 1 point. So there's my 4. So we'll just go to my speed. So I'm right here at 248, just chilling. And I'm like, I need to get an extra speed point. So I fight 4 Rattatas, level up, bam. There's my extra. So now, what I'm going to talk about is how you see these 252 and 252, and then the 4. Your EVs, you only have 510 of. So you have to be careful when you're distributing them because you only have so many. Anything that has 255 in every single stat is hacked Pokemon. It's bullshit. You're actually not allowed to even have those in the new games. Am I getting on? No, I'm not. Okay, let's keep moving. So you get 252. You can actually get 255 in each stat. But what Showdown basically did was cut out the useless EV that we would normally get. So if I put 255, we'll put those to 255. I'll just say that. So that's all I get. Okay? In Pokemon, the number 1 is very important, surprisingly. So what they did was they cut out the 3 from here and the 3 from here, and they actually gave me an extra EV that I can use. Now you're saying, well, what about the other 2? The other 2 don't actually matter because they're not. It's because everything's done in increments of 4 that it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 4 in special defense. I still have 2 left over, but they're useless because, like I said, it's only in increments of 4. So each of these 4 times 252 are divided by, I think it's divided by 252 divided by 4 is how many stat points you get. Now that's EVs. EVs are actually really, really easy. It's IVs that get really complicated because they vary in a huge, huge way. Because each one varies between 1 and 31 upon a Pokemon's birth. So when you hatch an egg, these numbers are completely randomized between 1 and 31, which is kind of crappy. But once you kind of get the Destiny Knot, you kind of learn, like, okay, this Pokemon's got good IVs. You use the Destiny Knot to pass these IVs on, and you just kind of go from there. The only time they get really complicated is when you're looking to get a certain hidden power type. Like I have, you see 31, 30, 31, 30, 31, 30, which means I'm looking to get HP fire. This helps me get the jump on steel types that are coming in on me. So that's always good. You want to try for 31 in every stat. Unless you're a special attacker, then I think I can actually drop this to 0 and still get HP fire, I think. I'm not sure. But you don't want to have a high attack IV because moves like Foul Play are based on your attack. The higher your attack is, the more damage you're going to take from it, so you don't want to mess with that. Anyway, you look at these, and like I said, they're randomized, so choosing them isn't really a thing. There's an IV checker in the game, and I think in MMOs and stuff, the Pokemon MMOs and emulators, you can change your IVs. You can actually see your IVs in the game, which is badass. Nintendo, put that in Omega Ruby and Sapphire, please. Please. Oh my god. I would love to be able to change my IVs, because then I don't have to breed one of a Pokemon. Unless I want egg moves, and then I just breed one, now that I think about it. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Maybe there's some dads watching this. Okay, so anyway, the IVs get really confusing, but like I said, they only vary from 1 to 31, and you always want to get 31, and here's why right here. Look, if I lose an IV, I lose a stat point, a complete stat point. So if I'm facing another Latias, I'm like, hold that 30, or he has 31 and I have 30, he feeds me every single time. So this is where running Hidden Power Fire can actually be detrimental to my Latias because I don't want to get popped. But it can happen. And I think I'm actually changing that to side shot. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting walled. Nah, it's not getting walled. It's just, I've noticed that because poison types are now a viable type, you kind of need that coverage. I'm going to put this down to 0. You guys are seeing kind of how this works now. See, now my special attack is even higher, so I'll do even more damage. This is a game where 1, like I said, is a very important number. That's the difference between having an extra HP or not. Now, you'd think, okay, well, if you want an extra HP, why not put it towards your HP instead of your special defense? Well, Latias has good special defense, and its HP is not so good. So I kind of want to put towards its special defense to maybe tank a special hit slightly better. Okay? So I'm hoping that I'm able to explain this pretty well. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to ask in the comments. I will respond to you. But this is pretty much how EVs and IVs work. They're actually a lot less complicated when I can explain them with a picture like this. So you see, like, all my other Pokemon have, you know, all these different things going on. So what I want to do right now is I actually would like to get a battle for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. Hopefully the person doesn't forfeit. I would like to keep this video in a pretty decent time. Holy shit. So this guy's actually got a really, really cool team. You don't see teams like this very often. So what I would predict as a lead for this guy is probably that Infernape, unfortunately. He has a pretty solid, well, not a pretty solid, but a pretty bad water weakness. So I think what I'd like to do is lead with Rotom, take the Fake Out or the Stealth Rocks from the Infernape, and actually Hydro Pump instead of Volt Switch on the chance that he brings in his Jolteon. Okay, so he does lead right away with Espeon. Now what would be beneficial for this guy to do is probably go into his Jolteon. He really doesn't have much that wants to take a water attack, so he'll probably predict my... Actually, he's probably dual screens. I do have a Defogger, so I'm not really too worried. I'm just going to Volt Switch right away. Because when it's Jolteon, I mean, yeah, okay, you got me. But Jolteon can't really do a whole hell of a lot. Jolteon's just not that good. Even though it looks badass. Goes right off to the Shadow Ball, so I'm actually... Okay, I'm kind of glad I got that off. So this is looking like some strange, like, I don't know, they yawn. Okay. So this is what happens when you get back into Pokemon. You run into people with weird shit like this. I'm not saying it's bad, because this person could just right out fucking get me. Oh, they forfeit. Okay. Well, fuck. So much for the not forfeit thing, right? Alright, cool, we got another one. And this team is scary. Clefable, Cloister, Dragonite. And a Venusaur. Like, that's a badass team. So, if I was this person, I would predict me to lead off. Actually, they're going to lead off with Machamp, because that's kind of like the cool thing to do. If they lead off with Cloister, he gets fucked. I don't know why this lead, but sure, I guess. Oh, nasty crit. I don't even think that mattered, to be honest. Holy shit, I have a whole lot of nothing for this. Looks like I found a hole in my team, people. We'll just go to Latias. I'll probably get put to sleep. Oh, just go straight away for the Sledge Bomb. So, they're not going to really have much to take Psyshock. So, I'm just going to go straight away for Psyshock. Why not, right? Growth? Why would you set up on a Latias? Oh, they probably thought I only had HP Fire, actually. I could see why they might do that. Still kind of a bad play, but it happens. So, you have a Cloister. Do I need Latias? Not really. I have a full health Sylveon. Nothing for them to set up rocks. They're probably just going to go straight away for the Shell Smash right now. That's what most Cloisters do. Unless this is that rogue defensive Cloister, which hats off to you, sir, if you have. Or ma'am. I need to change my my avatar. My avatar sucks. Okay, so I outspeed. Predicted. Not sure why you would go for that. Okay, I think I just win with Rotom / Conkeldurr at this point. Could just go into his Jolteon with Volt Absorber predicting my Volt Switch, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now I just go on to Spec Sylveon, and something dies. That's pretty much how this works. Unless he's running, like I said, Rogue Ass, like max speed Machamp for some reason. So it's looking like Sylveon's about to just plow through this team. I would like to keep this at as high a health as I can, just in case something weird happens. So it goes right away for the Icicle Spear. That's cool, I guess. Oh my god, gets 5 hits. Oh yeah, Skill Link, duh. I'm just gonna Mach Punch. If he goes out to Dragonite, I'll Ice Punch it later. I was like, man, how are you getting such good luck with 5 hits? But that's kind of what Cloister does. So, I haven't seen a non-shell smashing Cloister in like 5 years, I don't think. 5 years? Nah, probably not 5. Something pretty close. Okay, just forfeits. Okay, let's get one more. It'll be against a better opponent, I promise. Oh, I don't even have to pause. Fuck. I should never say one more. Okay, so they have nothing to defog rocks away. I would love to come in and get my rocks up, but I'm pretty certain they're going to lead with their Hippo. Oh, that team is disgusting. Oh, I have HP Fire on Sylveon. Cool. Oh wait, that's not going to help unless I predict the switch in. Shit! Okay, let's lead with Rotom, I guess. And I think if I just Volt Switch. I'd like to Will-O-Wisp, but I don't want that Zard getting in for free. Come on, dog. I'm recording. Thank you. Alright, cool. Nothing wants to take a Hydro. I would like I said, I would love to just go for Volt Switch. Although, I don't really have any reason to do that. And he's probably going to predict me to go for the Willow. Yes, he does, and he gets popped. Absolutely friggin' popped right there, dude. Bad move. Bad move. Heatran can take shots from Zard Y, like Solar Beam. But the problem is it could have Focus Blast. I really don't want to play that game. But I think I'm going to Volt Switch because I really don't have, like I said, I don't have anything for sure to come in on this. Now, what I just learned... Alright, let's play it risky. Alright, if he's... let's do it. He may or may not want to save this, but I just went for the Fire Blast. Now he's not going to want to bring in his Scizor, and I don't think he's going to think I'm Scarf, but he will more than likely go into his Rotom, in which if he does, I will go out to Conkeldurr, take the Volt Switch and or Will-O-Wisp, and retaliate with a knockoff, I believe is what I'll do. I'm trying to play a couple turns ahead. I really don't like being stuck in a turn like, what do I do? What do I do? So, trying to keep my mind sharp. Trying. I'll probably lose this battle. This team is just absolutely threatening. Just disgusting. Taking your time, buddy. Taking your time. I'm gonna pause it till he comes back, so see you guys in a second. I hope. Maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here and talk, because I feel weird pausing with a face cam. That's weird. This guy, I don't think he... See, the thing is, Chomp is naturally faster than Dark, so he's kind of at that point where he's like, is this thing Scarf? Is it not? What do I do? So we're hoping I don't have to win by timeout. I would really hate to have that happen. Did Showdown freeze? Let's do a lag check. Oh no, it's definitely not frozen. Alright, no, he finally made a move. So he does go out to Hippo. I still have my Latios, so I'm not worried about Stealth Rocks. Not even in the slightest. I would love... Wait a minute. Oh no, he already Mega'd. Okay, well now I just knock off. Thanks, dog. Thanks for playing. Holy! Ah! Of course this man gets a crit. Man, that sucked. That fucking sucked ass. Fuck me. Son of a bitch. I had to lose my Conk to a crit. Conk wasn't looking extra useful this game. Man, would I like to predict that Scizor. Would I ever? Let's do it. I'm gonna lose anyway thanks to that crit. Yeah, that's game. I'm out. I hate having a forfeit, but that shit happens. Let's get one more. God, that crit sucked. Ooh. What do I do against this team? I think I just lead Sylveon. I think. So he's more than likely going to predict my Etran and lead with his... I don't know. Something that's Hyper Voice. Or not. I'd rather not get fucked up by this thing, but I think I'm a Psyshock. I don't think... Yeah, he's not predicting specs. And he gets popped. So that's cool. He knows I'm specs now, which sucks because I think that... Oh, it... Okay, strange. Let's... Actually, I need to defog these spikes away ASAP. Oh, he goes for the Flash Cannon. Now he knows I'm lefties, that's fine, I just defogged. And those are gone. I don't even have to worry about those anymore. Unfortunately for me, if he goes out to his Scizor, I have nothing for it with this. And that Scizor is actually looking to be his Mega, so... Alright. Does he go for that again? I mean, does he really? I just go out to Conk. I wanted to go out to my Garchomp, but if he like switched up the HP Ice or something, I would just rather not get destroyed. True story. True story. That does nothing. I really want to Drain Punch, but I know he's going into his Gliscor. Oh, Scizor. Okay, cool. No item for... Yep, it's his Mega. I do have Chomp for this, so... Actually, I have Heatran also. He's probably going to have, like, Brick Break or something, but... Oh, he knocks me off. Oh, okay, he's that set. I ain't even tripping. I'm going to set up my rocks, because, like I said, I have a Scarf, Garchomp with the old, Fire Blast. I would actually love to catch this Scizor later with a Fire Blast. Oh, this is Defogger! Well, hello, Gliscor. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. He has absolutely nothing. to take this thing? Nothing. He could... Oh, wow, he doesn't even opt to defog. Okay. I'd like to burn something. I'd like to volt switch. There's so many things that Rotom can do. I love you, Rotom. You're a dick. Wow, that was a good move. Okay, so now that happens. And I think he's probably going to protect or switch out. He'll probably go to Greninja, actually. I have nothing for that. I can't preemptively double switch. Oh, why? I don't feel like that was a good idea, dude. I really don't. Especially because I have Wisp. Oh, this is Defogger! Okay. Everything is his Defogger, I swear. Huh? So right here, what I would like to do... I really don't want to Volt Switch and give him the initiative. So I'm just going to take my Bullet Punch. Alright, that's fine. And... Holy crap, does this Gliscor die on entry? No, it doesn't. Damn, that would have been cool. That would have been really nifty. So he probably goes out to Greninja or Dragonite at this point. Which, if he doesn't want to burnt Dragonite, I would say don't do it. Just don't. It's bad for your health. Okay, does this have like HP Grass or something? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's Power Punch. It's physical. Hey, I like that set. Unfortunately for you, I have this. Yeah. You don't outspeed me, so just die. He could Shadow Sneak. Oh, he has Water Shuriken! Oh my god, how stupid of me. I took 25% that I didn't need to take. Well played, guy. Well played. Okay, so he goes out to Dragonite? I think this dies. To be 100, yeah, I died. That crit did not fucking matter. Don't you dare come to my channel and tell me that crit mattered. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he forfeits, so I guess I'm just going to end it at that. I'm slowly getting back up to my old rank. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm coming back to the Pokemon community. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. I didn't forget about Tyranitar and Pikachu sitting over on that shelf, just chilling. Okay? So, like I said, subscribe, rate it. Let me know what you guys thought of my mini tutorial about Evs, Ivs, natures, and whatnot. And let me know what you guys thought of those battles, and I will catch you later. So, I'm out.
Yeah.